Welcome to When Sally Met Girl Scouts, Sally's journey through her first year as a Girl Scout volunteer.
The volunteer development staff of the Girl and Adult Leadership Development Department is charged with ensuring that volunteers receive the support, education, and recognition they deserve to make their volunteer experience meaningful and rewarding. Our skit will illustrate for you the tools and systems in place that we hope will support you and your service units, allowing you to recruit and retain volunteers who will help to build girls of courage, confidence, and character who make the world a better place.
Oh my gosh, I love Facebook. It is so great to see you both after all this time.
I know. It's so good to catch up and see pictures of everyone's kids. I have pictures of my dogs, but no kids for me yet.
Yes, it's great seeing both of you. I can't believe we have two daughters the same age.
And speaking of, have you gotten your girls in Girl Scouts yet?
No, there's no troop at my daughter's school, but I would love for them to get involved. I was a Girl Scout when I was younger, and I have great memories of my mom playing guitar and teaching us songs. I would love to get back involved too. I used to volunteer with children before I had my kids, and I loved it.
Oh my gosh. I don't know how you deal with large groups of kids. I just imagine them running around the room screaming. I have great memories of Girl Scouts as a girl too, but I really don't like working with children.
I thought you'd say that, Susan. Actually, there's a lot of opportunities to volunteer with Girl Scouts, and they don't all involve working directly with the girls. Do you remember that fundraiser you told me about that you organized at work? You can help plan that same kind of an event for Girl Scouts. I'm sure our Women of Distinction Committee would love to have you. And Sally, I think you'd make an awesome troop leader. You have so much to offer. Let me give you both the websites so you can check it out. You can even fill out your volunteer application online.
Sally wrote the website on a napkin, and this of course works just fine, but service teams will have the yellow volunteer application card available to give to potential volunteers to direct them to the volunteer application online. The next day, Sally went online and checked out the website and decided she wanted to volunteer as a troop leader. Susan gave it some thought, and she had been wanting to get more experience planning large-scale events, and she went online a few days later to see what kind of big events Girl Scouts had coming up. Both Sally and Susan completed their volunteer application online and indicated what their volunteer interests were.
Hi, honey, I got the mail. Oh, look, you got something from Girl Scouts.
Really? I just got a welcome email from them too. It's a welcome booklet that tells me all the basics about Girl Scouts and what to do to get started. Wow, things have changed since I was a girl. There are so many different ways now for girls to participate in Girl Scouting. How exciting! There's even a link to an online orientation so I can get started learning right now. What's in the envelope?
In the envelope is Sally's blue eligibility card, which serves as verification that she has completed the volunteer application process and can now volunteer in any capacity in the council. Also in that envelope is information on how to contact her service team. Meanwhile, Sally's contact info has been sent to her service unit manager.
Hello?
Hi, is this Sally?
Yes, it is.
Hi, my name is Trish, and I'm a volunteer with Girl Scouts of West Central Florida, and I got your name as a new volunteer who's interested in being a troop leader.
I'm definitely interested.
That's so awesome. We're happy to have you. Can we set up a time to get together and talk more about Girl Scouts and what's involved in becoming a troop leader?
Absolutely. I've done my online orientation and learned the basics about Girl Scouting and what's new since I was a girl. The new Girl Scout leadership experience sounds amazing, and I would love to talk to someone more about what's involved in leading a troop.
All adults who apply for volunteer positions with Girl Scouts of West Central Florida should participate in an interview. The purpose of the interview is to assess what position is the best fit for the volunteer and for the organization based on the volunteer's skills. The interview should be a conversation, not just a question and answer session. The interview serves not only to make sure that the volunteer is suitable for Girl Scouts, but it's also an opportunity for the volunteer to determine if Girl Scouts is the right organization for her.
Thanks for meeting with me today.
No problem. I'm excited to get started.
So, tell me what you know about Girl Scouts so far.
Well, I have fond memories from when I was a girl, and I especially remember how much I enjoyed selling cookies and then taking cookies to the nursing home for the elderly people to enjoy. I really think Girl Scouts instilled in me a love of giving back to my community. Other than that, I don't remember a whole lot from my girl experience, but I've been checking out the council's website, and I know there's still a lot to learn.
You're right, there's so many new and exciting things happening in Girl Scouts. But don't worry, you don't need to know everything right now. You have plenty of time to learn what you need to know. And the website is a great place to start learning about everything. So have you worked with children before?
Yes, I love working with kids. Before I had my children, I used to volunteer with the children at my church. It was such a rewarding experience.
Sally and Trish continue their discussion about Girl Scouts, and Trish talked to Sally about the important qualities of a troop leader: the ability to be girl-focused, dependability, adaptability, and the willingness to foster diversity. Sally arrives early to her service unit meeting, where Trish has invited her and other new volunteers to go over the new volunteer checklist. Sally is warmly greeted by Trish, who she recognizes from Starbucks.
It's good to see all of you. I'm glad you could all make it early. I just wanted to spend a little extra time with you to get you familiar with our service unit. Let's go over this quick checklist to make sure I cover everything. But let's start at the beginning. What is a service unit?
The service unit manager goes on to tell the new volunteers about their service unit, who their consultant is, the volunteer essentials packet, how to sign up for training, and what other resources are available, like the resource centers and the website.
Hello,
Hello, may I please speak to Sally?
this is Sally.
Hi, I'm Linda, and I'm a volunteer with Girl Scouts, and I've been asked to be your mentor.
Hi, Linda.
I just wanted to see how you're doing and how things are going. Have you been to your first service unit meeting?
I actually went last week. My service unit manager, Trish, is great, and she was so helpful.
Being a mentor is about providing individualized one-on-one support to volunteers entering new positions until they feel secure and confident in their role. Mentors help new volunteers by answering questions and reassuring them when they have doubts.
I'm so glad you both were able to make it to Women of Distinction last month. I had the best time working on the committee, and we were very successful on the fundraising end. Did you all enjoy it?
I loved it. The speaker was so inspiring.
I had a really great time. It was good to see so many familiar faces.
It was a great event. They took our committee out to lunch after the event as a thank you celebration. I've really enjoyed getting involved with Girl Scouts. It's been so much fun, and I've got another event on my resume now.
That's awesome. You're on your way to being a professional event planner. Hey, Sally, didn't your girls bridge last week?
They did. It was such a great end to our year. We had so much fun. They can't wait until next year and the trip to the Space Center that we're saving for. Oh, and look what the girls gave me. They made this cute photo album of our camping trip.
That is so cute. Was that in the Girl Scout store? I was in there last week and I saw the cutest little bookmarks to give my parent helpers. I always try to get something for all of my parents at the end of the year to show how much I appreciate their help.
Girl Scouts does such a good job of appreciating volunteers. I got the sweetest note from my service unit manager, Trish, thanking me for my time and talents this year.
I'm so glad both of you have gotten involved with Girl Scouts in your own way. Everybody has her own niche, and it seems like you both have really found your passion.